Hi, in this video we're going to talk about a Chrome web app called PiZap. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about a little project that we can do where you can use this. It's really a photo editor, but you can do much more with it than just regular photo editing. You can actually import multiple images and piece them together. You can create a collage. You can take pieces of images and piece them on top of other images. So you can impose images with it as well. So I'm going to talk about a little project that we can do with this, where you can impose an image on top of another one. First things first, I took two pictures with my camera and downloaded them. I did that a little bit ago. So I'm going to take PiZap here and we'll let it load up. And with PiZap, you can create an account. I'm just going to use the free version and not even log in. You can download your work after you're all done. But you have lots of different options here as far as creating a collage, Facebook cover. There are quite a bit of ads, so you're just going to have to kind of get used to that and learn to ignore it. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start with a design because that lets you start from scratch. First things first, they're going to have you choose your size. You can choose a custom size, a square, landscape, portrait, or even social media outlets. I'm just going to use a transparent background to start with. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to import a couple pictures here. You have lots of different tools. You can edit the canvas, you can put in filters, you can add stickers, you can add text. And this is the tool I'm going to be using. This is the cutout tool. You can put in a border. This is where you add images, and you can also add meme text if you want. And then if you want to paint, you can paint as well. Lots of different options here, totally for free. So I'm going to go ahead and start with an image, and I'm going to pull it from my computer here. And so since I'm on a Chromebook, it's just going to access the files. I'm going to find the folder where I have the images where I want to start. I'm already on it actually. So here are the two images that I want. I'm going to start with this one, hit open. And then what I can do is I can resize it however I want. And I'm going to stretch it out using these tools here. When you have it set the way you want it, then you just hit the check mark and it's set. You can always go back and edit it some more. As you can see, you have some more editing options down here. You can rotate it, add filters, whatnot. I'm not going to do that today. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a cutout. Now, to do a cutout, you would think that you would just put the image in and then cut it out, but actually no. I'm going to hit the cutout button first, and it's going to let me choose another image. So I'm going to get a photo. I'm going to choose it from my computer. I'm going to choose the other image that I took. And now I don't want this entire image on top of it. So what I have here is I have a tool where I have a brush that I can cut part of this image out. So I'm going to use this tool here, and I'm just going to click and drag the part that I want. And you color the entire portion of what you want in green. Okay, now I have this whole section here that I want cut out in green, and I'm going to hit finish to be able to do that. And now I have this cut out here, and I can drag it wherever I want. Okay, so I'm going to drag it, piece it over here. It looks like it's supposed to be really there. Okay, now that I'm pieced in there and I have my two images, then what I can do is I can actually add some text here. I'm going to hit the text box. You have some speech bubbles. You can actually switch this around if you need to switch it around. I'm going to add some text, and I'm going to say, "What are you doing here?" And then I'm going to hit the check mark. If you want to move this around, you can actually click on the object and you can move it where you want, like so. I'm going to hit the check mark to set it. And if you want to add text, regular text boxes, you can do that as well. If I want to say, "My mind is blown," then what I can do is I can add this text and piece it right in here, like so. And when I'm all done, what I have here is a cool project where I have some text. I also have a speech bubble, and I impose two images, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it to my computer. And I can place it in any folder that I want. Right now I have it in the doubled folder. I'm going to hit save. And And now what I can do is I can actually import the image that I just made, and I can put it into a Google Slides presentation. That'd be a fun way to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my image here. Find it in my Google Drive. Click on Recent. Add my image. And now my fun PiZap project has been added. This would be a fun way to impose yourself speaking with a historical figure, or imposing yourself in a region around the United States or around the world that you can't typically visit. This is a way that you could put yourself into that location and also add some captions to it. Then you can add it to a slideshow as part of your presentation. It'd be a fun way to spice up your presentation and make it unique.